Okay, so this just in, when you get sucked into a video game-ish world, you don't always end up in the Mushroom Kingdom. Tron Legacy. Alright, so I've heard about a Tron sequel literally for years, like over a decade. And it's finally here, and is it worth it? I'll list off a few things while I keep you in suspense. So the gist of the movie is Kevin Flynn, Jeff Bridges from the first movie, has been missing for 20 years now. And while trying to find his father, Sam, Kevin Flynn's son, has been sucked into the computer world that Kevin Flynn has created. The guy probably has a god complex by now, yeah, sure. And this world is, of course, 3D.
With a lot of grays and blues like this. Welcome to the grid.
Where he then finds out that his dad's been hanging out with this hot computer chick for the past 20 years. Yeah, mystery solved, dude. It's Olivia Wilde. I probably wouldn't have come back either. Well, that and his father's doppelganger program turned against him and he's now all sorts of evil. Yeah, you know, the little things like that. Now, first of all, I gotta touch on the 3D. By now, 3D is absolutely overused. It's in everything. I'm surprised we don't have like 3D breakfast cereal. That would blow your mind, wouldn't it? But for Tron Legacy, I felt like they used the 3D in the way that 3D should be used. In the movie, when you're in the real world, no 3D. You get sucked into the computer world, all sorts of 3D. A gimmick? Yeah, sure, but it was cool. It made the 3D mean something, you know, if you could just not think of Spy Kids 3D when it happens. Yeah, I'd kind of kill the effect. And the soundtrack by Daft Punk went with this movie perfectly. So was the movie good? I actually thought it was really cool. Everyone who's screened the movie says that it's just fun to look at and it's just a shallow movie and it's got nothing else. And in that, the movie was kind of underhyped for me. I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. Is it the deepest movie ever? No. But I suppose it's a matter of perspective. I, for one, thought it was a really cool movie that actually had a couple of those moments. You know those moments that are like, hits me where I live, man. Yeah, those moments. Like the special effects in the original Tron, nowadays, they are dated. So if you've seen Tron lately and thought to yourself, dude, they should totally remake that. That would be awesome. They did. It's called Tron Legacy. Although it's a sequel. But still. And I liked the villain, I liked Clue, and Clue is evil Jeff Bridges for those of you who are wondering why I keep saying Clue. He is what would happen to Kevin Flynn if Kevin Flynn's ambition made him turn to evil. His personality I liked, the CGI, I mean come on, it's a post-Avatar world, or at least a post-Gollum world. He didn't look that great. If you're gonna make CGI people, you gotta get Weta on this shit. So the look of CGI Bridges, no, but props to his personality plus. There were a couple of character issues. There is a character that was absolutely wasted. In terms of who the character was, they had an anticlimactic exit from the movie, and that was crap. It was one of those moments, it's like the whole thing was just kind of forced. Just don't have it in the movie. So Tron Legacy was a cool, badass movie with really good use of 3D. And I can't say it's entirely shallow, or at least as shallow as people say it is. Not the deepest movie ever, but it does have themes. One of which being the consequences of what happens when you become obsessed with trying to achieve perfection. So if you're a Tron fan, or a video game fan, or a person who just likes to kick his feet up and have a really cool, badass movie, then you're probably like me, and I would say I'd buy this movie even on Blu-ray. In fact, I'm going to buy it on Blu-ray. Now, I'm not above liking artsy movies, but if you're an over-the-top artsy person like the "it's a tour de force" type of person, you probably will not like it. But I'm really not a movie snob, so there it is. I just wish they showed more of the games. I wanted more disc throwing. That shit was badass. But if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more,
then click right here to see more, user.